Fabulous.
And here we are. We're live. We are the Seagull Scholars. And we are going to be live commentating Brighton and Chelsea. Should we check that we're actually live? I was thinking about that.
I'll pull it up on my phone.
Because I think it'd be a little bit embarrassing if we do
all this.
And it just was not live. Maybe it was live in some, fake StreamYard.
Okay. Let me look at my subscriptions.
Okay.
Seagull Scholars.
It's going to take me about 80 minutes to do this, but that's okay.
Oh, well, I don't know why it isn't showing up. I already subscribed to it. Okay.
Okay. Hey! All right.
We were discussing this before.
We were discussing our strong lineup today.
I was quite happy to see that we got rid of some of the older folks, as much as I respect them, but
like Welbeck and Milner, namely.
But I think we got the oldie as a center back, and I think that's all we need, especially when we have such a lot of young talent. I feel as though that it is best to kind of showcase that more, and we have that age and experience in a key position, which is the center back. You see all the field, you organize most of the field. Like, I'm very happy to see.
But Dunk. You don't want a 35-year-old striker.
I mean,
or a 39-year-old midfielder. You don't want to try out the 39-year-old midfielder.
I'm happy to see Dunk up there as captain, and I think we need an old captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Yeah. But
now it's interesting. Brighton are already basically in position, ready to start. Chelsea, they're all huddled up, obviously very nervous for this tough game.
Or it could be a habit. I know different teams have different cultures surrounding. Do we talk because that's the one time that you're going to speak to the whole team that isn't the coach, that isn't the coaching staff. And so it's very much, I'm sure he has something to say that maybe head coach doesn't want to hear or something he wants to reiterate.
Fabian not wearing the fancy foo-foo outfit today, but wearing the more traditional gear.
Fabian, of course, who we once matched with on LinkedIn or connected with.
Matched with? You just said we matched.
Maybe.
Are you nervous? No one's. Just speak normally. You're good.
Should we introduce ourselves? Because we just said we're the Seagull Scholars.
I think we should keep it. Because even with the Bad Dog of the Entertainer, I didn't know their names until
okay.
We're kicking off. Chelsea, they're doing this new kickoff tactic. Many teams
Good
are
hands,
where they're just kicking it away as opposed to playing it immediately.
Why does Sanchez have the ball? I think that.
I don't know. I was confused too. Brighton doing their typical high press, really running around, trying to beat the weaker, slower Chelsea players.
Hard step from Van Hecke.
Hard step from Van Hecke. What the Van Hecke?
Of course.
People have been getting on Van Hecke a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, they were thinking not the strongest season for Jan Paul Van Hecke. But to see this game.
Many shots so far highlighting Joao Pedro, ex-Brighton player, now has been.
Yeah, what has Peacock been doing so far in the past minute with the camera angles? And they have not been doing a good job in helping me comprehend the game. No.
Oh, I guess here I'm looking at it from a narrative standpoint, which I don't mind those sudden close-ups, even if I miss a few passes.
I want to see every pass. Okay, here we go, Chelsea. Chelsea in the final third. Chelsea looking for the shot, number 7. And that's a wayward cross.
Good header.
That we deal with. No, we don't deal with it. Matoma's trying to follow.
Ferdy's on the press. Chelsea looking for some opportunities. Nice split ball through. Stopped by Van Hecke. Chelsea still maintains the ball.
And this could be a free kick in an advantageous position for Chelsea. That was unusual. You just have to get it out. You have to clear it. There were lots of opportunities where it felt like we could have cleared it, but we just weren't dealing with it well.
Well, I feel as though that even if we were trying to clear it, there's so many players back that it wouldn't. I mean, it would give the defense a breath to breathe, obviously to readjust. But I do think that clearing the ball only for it to go right back in is a bit And it gives, maybe it gives your defense a chance to, take a breath, but it also gives Chelsea's offense to take a breath, maybe think of a more creative solution. So I'm not the biggest fan of booting a ball out, but if it means that we can avoid this kind of free kick, maybe that would be good.
Maybe it would be good. I agree. You think it'd be good?
Champion.
She thinks it'd be good. Oh, free kick. No dice. Should be a Chelsea corner, perhaps.
Oh, I haven't seen Barton, the third jersey yet. I mean, I haven't seen.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Good save, Bart. I'm happy to see his progression, especially looking at around this time last season. His hands have definitely gotten a lot more sturdier. I feel like his technique has gotten better. Obviously, I could be maybe a little biased because, or I don't know. It's something I pick up more since I played goalkeeper growing up.
Corner, inward, cleared, and Minte really wants it. He's not going to get it, but he really wants it.
Chelsea reset all the way back.
Yes. All Chelsea, 3 minutes in.
No dice.
Diego Gomez starting today after a cracking game at Barnsley.
Oh, I'm very happy to see him.
Yes, I'm glad he gets the opportunity.
That being said, not at the wings.
No, he's taking Gruda's place at 10, which I guess is fine because he was an inverted winger. At Barnsley, so he's mostly playing inside anyway. You see, when we're trying to get the ball, we're like using. Let's see how we respond to this break by Chelsea. I'm very curious. So Minte's trying to get back.
Good step by Veltman.
We dealt with that pretty well. But we need to see
good composure on Veltman as well.
We need to see Baliba and Ayari try and take more control of the midfield, or else it's just going to keep happening.
Very, very happy with that defensively. Once again, could be biased, but
you are.
I'm the defensive specialist. You're the offensive specialist.
No, I think it's okay to be biased. We're Brighton fans.
Of course,
Are we supposed to be non-biased?
No. I'm being biased. I'm being biased towar's the defensive Brighton more specifically. I'm not paying attention to what.
I'm very biased. I'm not a.
Well, I think the Seagull Scholars aren't necessarily. Shot very far wide.
Yes.
I don't think the Seagull Scholars are necessarily going to be a purely unbiased commentary of every single Brighton game.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
I think inherently, if we're commentating every Brighton game and no other games, then perhaps there might be some bias.
Perhaps.
Bart's looking for the long goal kick. Just trying to release some pressure.
Chelsea
easily win, but good win on the defense.
Okay, then they're going to let it slide.
Hopefully a good opportunity. Good one, too.
Let's see. The classic with Minte, the cross in.
No one's there.
Someone needed to be there.
Interesting pass back to the goalkeeper.
Can Baliba find his form?
Shot wide.
What the heck was that?
What the Van Heck?
I don't know what that. Because I don't even know what the intention was there.
I think he had pressure on him and got maybe a little startled. Let's see the replay on that, though.
Yes.
Or not. We could just see coaches talking. Or was there a deflection? Oh, there was a deflection.
There was a deflection. So that changed. Now we're less confused. And let's see, Minte taking the corners. Does he usually take the corners for us? Yes? I don't know.
I mean, he isn't the tallest player, so I think...
We don't really have a corner specialist. If we just did a short corner. There you go. Figure. Oh!
Get Van Heck in
That wasn't that bad. That whipped cross in.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Offsides, though, I believe. Yep.
Yeah. Truthfully, though, I think we always try and work the ball into the box. Because I think Fabian, they cite the analytics that most of the goals happen within a certain area in the box. But with our talent, I think our scoring ability is mostly in shooting out wide. Shooting from distance, rather.
I mean, a lot of
our goals are shooting,
It's frustrating, but a lot of our goals are screamers. We don't get a lot of just tap it in from the six.
Yeah, so you have to find some space and just try and,
If anything, we're not so clinical from the six.
No.
Great throw-in. That was a great throw-in.
Let's see.
Unfortunately, a lot of
What?
traffic in the box. Referee has to call it. Good sportsmanship from Mente.
Yes.
I didn't hate that. That was a
No,
little bit of
not at all.
directness,
Not
but
at all.
unfortunately, too many players and not enough space. Yeah, you're better dressed than Fabian today.
I am better dressed than Fabian, of course, rocking the Stone Island as Fabian did in his GQ interview.
Chelsea
Chelsea
making
on the
a
break.
good set of
Looks
passes.
like it could be. Let's see if this
Van
is going to
Heck
be
needs to get
anything.
inside of 7. Someone
Okay,
needs to get
30.
who's on the inside of 7? Oh my goodness, who's defending the back post? This is terrible defense. Oh, I'd be so pissed if I was Bard. Oh my god, there are 2 players who were wide open. Anyway.
Crisis averted, potentially. Okay, let's
Diego
see.
Gomez.
That was at least an attempt, even though they gave it to Chelsea, an attempt to resolve the issue. As Veltman is quite pissed, and Enzo Fernandez
And
is
Veltman
injured,
also
or just has a little bit of a knock. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
As you were saying.
No longer let's see what happened in here.
What?
Oh, nips the player at the end. It might be a
Yeah.
foul instead of a.
That's so, and then it's Fernandez who ends up being maybe rolled his ankle or had a little
I think
knock.
I
He's
think
fine.
it's a little knock, and I think when you're at the edge of the 18, you make a huff and hum.
You make up, yeah.
No matter what.
But it's going to be a free kick for Chelsea?
Yes. Unfortunately, Veltman gets just a little too late to the tackle.
Just a little too late to the tackle.
Chelsea having lots of these opportunities right outside the 18. Not so clinical yet, but we'll see.
But they are agricultural, for sure. Oh!
Another good hands from Bart.
Good job, Bart. Brilliant.
I'm surprised that he didn't have more of a wall there. But
Yeah, I feel like we've been playing quite poorly the past 10 minutes.
I think,
Besides Bart.
I think, unfortunately, our defense have had.
No, it's bad. And a lot of Brighton fans are, of course, confused why we bothered signing Coppola and Biscagli to ride the bench, because they're 2 starting quality center backs. They're not young developed. They're ready to play center backs.
Right.
So why have a ready to play center back, 2 of them that are exclusively warming the bench, not really getting any minutes, not even rotating in? It's a little bit baffling.
Mm-hmm. Chelsea doing a good job with shifting the ball, getting a lot of good passes in through the Brighton defense. Luckily,
Georgie scoots it out. Let's see, truthfully though,
Chelsea on a very high press, very smart high press. Brighton
all we
just
need
clear
is
it.
one counter-attacking opportunity where we get the ball to our fast wingers, and we have the solution. Let's see if we can find the solution.
Ball goes wide. Chelsea whipping it.
Oh
in.
my God.
Freddie plays back. Bart makes a clearance. Can Minte get there? No. Brighton's not having a lot of luck keeping the ball.
This is a frustrating watch so far. Are you frustrated, champion?
I think she's frustrated that we're not giving her a lot of attention.
You think she wants more attention?
Absolutely.
Cucurella with the nutmeg, Van Heck.
Brighton
And
keeps the ball a little
here,
bit.
But that's what we were looking for. But it is not a good path to possess the ball.
Yes, unfortunately,
so, pros and cons.
high risk, high reward.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, we've been defending most of the time.
How does Chelsea, every one-on-one, they're winning?
Good stop.
Yeah, I don't. Every one-on-one. Has there been a single one-on-one, Chelsea, Brighton, where Chelsea just doesn't easily swerve to the left, swerve to the right, get past?
I just think that Ferdy didn't have a really good tackle there and was not really set. I think, unfortunately.
But you can't let Estevao just right
Well,
in there.
that's why we have coverage. That's why there's center backs. I think that was a poor tackle right up at the midfield, and the defense was able to cover it, but it could be indicative of a larger problem.
Yes, it is indicative of a larger problem.
I think a lot of the battles that are being lost are in the midfield. Stop hitting on the defense because they're having to do a lot of work.
I was going to say a few minutes ago, so don't hate. I do want to mostly criticize Baliba and Ayari because they're responsible for controlling the game.
What have they done this game? That's what I unfortunately am thinking right now. I have not seen a lot of impact on their behalf so far this game. I've been able to make out individual comments about our center backs, about our wing backs, about Bart.
They've done nothing.
And, our wingers are kind of quiet because that's the playing style we have. So now we're kind of left with the midfield and the nines. It doesn't matter what the game is. Matoma's not going to get a lot of touches.
Baliba passes it to Van Heck. Baliba just did something, but Van Heck almost had trouble getting it out, but it worked out. Oh, Gomez! Uh-oh! Diego Gomez!
Absolutely a foul.
I thought that was a foul.
Are you kidding me?
No foul?
I thought that was a shove.
This is what bothers me with Peacock. They should be showing us the ref.
Oh, unfortunately, Gomez is holding him to begin with. So
good eye on that.
Yeah. So I think they'll just play the goal kick and call it a scratch. Large ball.
Well, no harm, no foul. Right back to Bart.
Bart showing off his technical abilities with that settle.
Fabian having some trouble seeing in the Stamford Bridge sun.
Baliba
loses the ball.
Right in the midfield.
Right to Esteval.
Once again,
Van
great coverage.
You're right. Van Heck has had so far, despite some criticism I've been hearing, in other games, has totally saved us along with Bart in the past 14 minutes.
Yes.
Baliba, what is he doing? He gives up the ball.
I think I'm not seeing a strong performance. I think our midfield is getting beat one-on-one and as a cohesive unit.
I agree.
And I mean, I feel like I've been watching the Chelsea show this entire game.
Which
don't get me wrong, Chelsea is a very strong team, but we beat very strong teams.
And also, they're diminished. Cole Palmer's out, and they have a few other injuries as well. Malo Gusto is out. Okay, let's see. And then, good job. That was pretty good with Ferdy to beat Santos with some pace.
Gets a throw in as well. First 15 minutes and Brighton really have shown off their defensive abilities.
Yes, they have.
I'm not, for as strong as the midfield that we have, I really hope that, we get a little bit.
We've gotten no comments so far. Is anyone watching? Can we check?
I'll check for you. No, 0. You can check.
No! 0 people? No.
We need to get Natalie in Austria to start watching.
0 people? You would think at least 3 or 5. No?
No.
0. Fuck.
We gotta get active on the... Bro, this is our first stream. Are you in it for the fame?
And the fortune.
The fortune.
Oh, the champion.
Once again, Chelsea free kick. And an advantageous position. Bart, hopefully to make another good save. Played right on through. People are arguing for a deflection. Deflection is given.
Deflection given.
Let's see. Who touched this? Oh, they're saying maybe Baliba touched it.
Can he do anything right, Baliba?
I don't know. I didn't see the play right.
He can't do anything right around here.
Don't be so... He's our age and he's playing against Chelsea.
No excuses. I want to see a top-level performance from each of our players. And today, I think we've been seeing...
Oh, he'll come out at the 60th.
let's see what happens. Good resolution so far to the
Veltman
set piece.
being a little bit.
Well, Veltman's quite sassy. I don't know if you've noticed on the pitch, he's quite a sassy guy.
I mean,
always having a word with the opposition, with the other ref.
I mean, when you're right next to the assistant referee, you can always shout a few words at them.
Makes sense.
Captain's the most vocal on the field. Your wing backs are going to be most vocal with your ARs. Lofted ball through, easy hands for Bart, or feet in this case.
Can we possess the ball for more than 10 seconds?
That is the question.
No.
Once again, we lose the ball right in the midfield.
We've had 19% possession so far in the game.
Very terrible.
I think that might be the worst I've seen as a Brighton fan in the first 20 minutes. I'm being really serious.
Yeah.
By far.
Not that we're like the most possessive team, but we.
Oh, okay. Baliba did something. Minte.
Hard ball.
What can he do? Oh.
Couldn't quite get around it.
Baliba did do something right. He took the ball. Yes. What do you think?
Let me see. A little bit too much pace on that ball, but can't complain. Minte gets around it. Good cross in, but unfortunately, Georgie is not quite there.
No Messi.
No, we have nobody that's clinical at the 6.
No Erling Haaland.
Nobody clinical at the 6.
But she champions Erling Haaland, right? Are you a striker?
Brighton really wanting to get a jump on that press that we got shouted at for running into the 18 before the ball is played.
Brighton just desperate to possess. You can sense it. Oh, and
Good
we have
from Matoma.
Nice job from Matoma, and here we are in an advantageous position. We have to think that we must succeed this season to retain the talents of Mr. Matoma.
I mean, he was saying last season we didn't get Europe, and that's all that mattered.
Mm.
And so what I'm thinking is we better get Europe this season. Don't you think that too?
She agrees.
Big tackle, easy call for the referee.
So let's see what our new set piece coach can cook up for these sorts of situations.
Bit of a wide angle, definitely going to be cross-whipped in.
Definitely going to be crossed within.
Unless we're being a little funny with it and we know that we, for whatever reason, can only score screamers and we play it back to Baliba. Who I'm just looking. If I
That's
would.
so funny.
I
know. Oh, cross the. Oh,
good hands.
Good hands. That wasn't the. That was a. I don't even really know what happened there.
Referee's gonna allow that to play on, especially. Good tackle by Baliba.
Okay.
Obviously, very upset having Van Hack run in through the back of their goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But of course, if you're Van Hack in that position, all you're thinking is, I have to get the fuck back.
Let's see.
Oh, Van Hack.
That's purely incidental. Yeah, I don't think. No malice there.
And Chelsea's still able to get a pretty good counter from it.
Yes. No harm, no foul.
Obviously, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd have I'd be a bit upset. But
we're right down the middle here at the Seagull Scholars. Is that right?
The most unbiased piece of reporting.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. Chelsea still possessing. Another one-on-one we didn't win.
Oh, my God.
Matoma having to defend. Lots of players open in the midfield. I think I'm a little bit confused. I wish I had a wide angle right now. Because I'd like to see how the midfield is being matched.
I was going to say this earlier. I don't see why, with all the cameras they have there, why couldn't they just let us choose how we wanted to view the game? Here we go, Chelsea on the break. I don't even. Minte.
Unfortunate that Minte has to make such a grandiose block.
Chelsea. It's all wasting their energy.
Yeah.
I mean, mental and physical energy.
No, I'm really trying to see how the midfield is organizing defensively,
I think
because I'm a little confused as to why Chelsea can ping these balls in, and with a lot of times not a player being marked.
right.
And
Oh.
if it is going to be zonal defending rather than
Right.
man-to-man defending, have we considered maybe changing to man-to-man defending, since it seems that maybe at least a little bit of pressure could stop
Yes.
a Chelsea attack. Good step by Veltman. Good step
Van
by
Heck
Van
with the
Heck.
head. Minte. Pat. He has go. Oh, that could have been something if the pass was able to kind of work itself out.
It's crazy, but it feels like every time we're in any space, there's just one more Chelsea player than there is a Brighton player.
Yeah.
Which there's 11 men on the field for both teams. How is that so?
Come on, Albion. Puta.
Chelsea keeping their composure, passing it around quite easily. Like, why does Van Heck have to step that far up? Van Heck is totally out of position.
You just knew they were going to get it, and then that's the first goal for Chelsea. Shirley was coming.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this live stream going past halftime. I might have to scream into a paper bag.
Oh my goodness.
This is a very frustrating watch.
I just feel... I think, unfortunately, we need to move to man-to-man marking, because I could have seen that open player a mile away, because Van Heck had to step, Baliba didn't drop in his place, or either Baliba had to step and Van Heck stayed in his place, because Van Heck should not step to that ball.
Yeah, right. I guess the way that I understand it, if you correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're playing a 4-2-3-1 with Gomez mostly as an attacking player, you have two midfielders. And if you only have two midfielders as opposed to three, those midfielders are going to be quite good at controlling the game and controlling the pitch. Mm-hmm. And we're not getting that.
Nope. And once the player on the back post, wide open, nobody's goal side of him, and I don't know how that really
how was that? Oh, how was he open? It's almost like that almost looks like in FIFA. I've had goals like that in FIFA.
Right.
Really, where he's open, and I do a floated crosser over to him, and he heads it in.
Yeah, I think if I were Bart right now, I'd be quite frustrated defensively, because
Bart has had a bloody great game,
and now he's 1-0 down.
Right, for no reason, or none that he deserves. Okay,
potential, big tackle.
Gomez wants to score a goal this game, given his positive momentum.
Wants to prove himself.
He's good for a goal.
Premier League stage, not just
the Barnsley stage. Don't worry, Gomez would be great in League One. He would do 2 levels down. He'd be their top player, I'm sure.
Oh goodness. Oy vey, I'm really hoping that. Honestly, at this point, I'm hoping we hold off until half, because I see this. It's not. We're getting that fatigued that they can have a player wide open at the back post, and it's the 25th minute. We've been playing defensively the whole game, where it makes sense that after 25 minutes of just defending,
and it's not even fun to watch. They should think of the fans. Think of the Brighton fans watching this.
Oh.
Am I watching Brighton or watching the Giants? I mean, the reason
the reason why you're a Brighton fan is because
I want a good, entertaining, exciting product, and Brighton consistently delivers that to us, the fans.
Well,
not today.
Not so consistently in the Premier League this season. Besides the one.
No, but even the other games, Man City obviously.
Oh, Tony Blue looking very upset.
He looks, honestly, what I appreciate with that camera is he looks the same way that I look. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Minte. Things can change in an instant in football. Minte going.
At least gets the corner. You know,
Football can change in just an instant.
I would hate to see. Let me pull up.
The Twitter? You're going to pull up the...
No, I want to
I
pull
want to
up
pull up the Twitter. No one's watching, so I can just...
Looking at the statistics so far in this game, still Chelsea holding out at 79% possession, 185 passes.
Lewis Duncan.
More corners, more shots on target, better pass accuracy, less fouls. Just oy vey. Chelsea pass goes wide.
Okay.
Careful.
Birdie in some space. First time we have a little bit of space all game. Matoma.
Great nutmeg of the referee. Good reaction from the referee.
To Iari. Trying finally to get a little bit of control, a little bit of possession. Dunk to Matoma. Back to Dunk.
Geez, at least we're possessing it and getting some complete passes.
Iari.
To
Georgie, out deep. Right to Minte. Come on, Minte.
Do we have numbers in?
My God.
Taking just a little bit too long with that.
Oh, what the? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's a tough call because you can't really do anything about it because the referee didn't interfere with the ball. The referee interfered with the player. But rightfully very upsetting for Chelsea paid off the ref to get a 12th player on the field. Jeez, that's quite upsetting. At least we get the foul right afterwards, but the referee's quite red. He's a little embarrassed. That's not a good position to be in. The losing team could get a good opportunity and you're in the way. That's not a good feeling. Very unfortunate situation, but the referee's quite flustered.
You think so?
He's red like a tomato. I hate to say it, but not much he could do. And it would be,
the blood rushing. Iari!
Over and
to
gone.
the Empire State Building.
Once again, maybe get me in as the set piece manager like I do for your FIFA games. And I say, pass it to who I think Diego Gomez is due for a clinical from outside the 18.
I'm sure there's a reason. Can you answer it though? Because
Yeah.
I don't know. Why were Dunk and Van Heck also in the wall? But they're like
I don't know. I didn't really look at that.
Although they were standing in the wall with the Chelsea players with their protecting their private parts and the whole 9 yards.
Well, I think what they're kind of hoping for is a deflection or to get to the rebound quicker. And so they want to be part of the wall as a means to okay, once the wall breaks out, they're all going to rush towards the ball. I need to get there first. But at the same time, you have who took the kick? Ayari, kicking the ball, real hard. Wouldn't you be posted up like that as well?
Yeah, makes sense.
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think?
To Bruggen, to Dunk, to Baleba,
Good possession
to
out.
30. 30 botched that. 30 saves himself. Baleba. Now this is when we need to see Baleba maraud through the midfield.
Good
to
pass
Georgie.
Out. I'm very happy with this counterattack.
But we do the same thing every time, right? To midday, then they cover it. And then
we get another
But we've offensively, it does look great. I'm right there with you, but it's the same thing every time. I've watched the same sequence. You can't have one sequence because then they know what's going on.
Right.
I mean, they're not naive.
Yeah, these are perhaps some of the brightest minds in football. I'm sure that a center back could be able to read that purchase playing the.
Yeah. You want to have 3, 4, 5 different combinations that work out for you. So
unfortunately, this is the only one that's working out for us. So we think even if we could just get a corner, it'd be good enough. Van Hecken, the goalkeeper, really getting physical today.
Ex-Brighton keeper Robert Sanchez.
Well,
maybe Van Hecken him had a little bit of back in those.
I'm surprised we haven't seen more of between Van Heck and Joao Pedro. If that's what you're doing. More recent beef. I'm sure Joao very happy to be up against.
Oh, I'm sure it's a game with a lot of passion, a lot of.
Well, I mean, half the roster's ex-Brighton. You know,
it's basically Brighton versus Brighton.
Yeah, just the new recruits versus the ones that they could sell. At least we're starting to see a little bit less dog shit.
Famous last words.
Just a little bit less.
Hey, Matoma, come on, get through Matoma. Matoma
has 3 people on him.
But he's Matoma.
Yeah, but
you can never whenever he has the ball, you cannot discount the possibility of something good happening.
I think a lot of the Matoma magic comes from that first touch. I would really love to see a long ball lofted to him, but we have not. It's only been to the right side.
Ferdy just tried it, but he was not very strong with the arms.
We have Van Heck running straight at the goalkeeper. Chelsea possessing it, trying to find the best offensive outlook. I need the camera to pan out so I can see.
Okay, Baliba. Good. That was good.
We won a ball in the midfield.
That's his job. Good job.
Play back to Bart. Okay. Interesting. Chelsea closing down quickly. At least terrible touch, or maybe not terrible, but
in the social media.
In the socials. Talk of the referee being
shite, as they would say. Okay, here we go. Ferdy to Matoma.
Finally, something a little bit different. I mean, we'd have to really switch the ball to get
back
it all
to Ferdy, and then in kind of the Chelsea traffic jam.
Matoma had a decent little touch there to keep it going for Brighton, but offsides call. Good call on that AR. I'm always a fan of the offsides, and then you do the as they fluctuate over the line.
Matoma still going despite 3 defenders, and they give the throw into Brighton in an advantageous position. We have yet to have a shot on target. Georgie
almost gets around.
Tried. He definitely tried.
Yeah, Unfortunately, I'm just looking for a little bit more from the midfield, and it seems like they're slowly rising to the occasion, but it shouldn't take
36 minutes, yeah.
Right.
It should take 0 minutes, because you only have 90 minutes in a game. You can't spend the first 36.
You can't spend the first third of the game figuring out the game.
If you're at school taking a test and they give you 90 minutes for the test, you can't spend the first 36 minutes,
looking
around, having a snack. You have to start.
At that point, you almost want, if these are types of players that need to see the game to understand the game.
Then they should be subbed in.
Then they should be subbed in, which is perfectly fine. That is a very great strategy to have, but if it is a case that, Baliba needs a few more minutes, then give him a few more minutes.
Exactly.
Don't have a dead player on the field.
I read somewhere that soccer managers in general usually sub too late in the game. that there should be more halftime substitutions utilized as soccer managers.
I mean, I think it depends on how deep the bench is. To be
Of course, it
honest.
depends, yes. But given in the Premier League level in particular, almost all the benches are pretty deep. You know, I mean, Saliba, there we go, leading. Thank you.
Very great attacking dribble, but unfortunately, straight right to Minte.
Yeah, but either way, that exact
it's a little bit different.
Is what we need. Even if it became of nothing, that ball carrying, taking us from Z to A, that's Saliba. That's what we love him for.
Once again, unfortunate that it takes the 36 minutes to get there, but I think it could possibly be indicative of maybe a little bit of tired feet for Chelsea.
Could be.
Because, it could simply be a spatial issue. Because in the past, I feel like
Saliba
had to be very technical, but he had, not to discount the dribble that he had, he
did
have, 5 to 10 yards of space between him and the next defender as he was going forward.
The prerequisite is space, but what I like with Saliba is the utilization of the space.
Absolutely.
Not wasting the space.
Yeah. I mean, he could have easily played
Butzed around or done something stupid,
Yeah. So possibly maybe a little bit of a tired Chelsea midfield.
Oh, that was another great interception by Baleba. Right back to Mr. Money Minte.
Another potential opportunity, but once again, we're right at the right side.
You have to think he's going to get his day at, Liverpool or City or some, Barcelona or somewhere big.
Good. Yeah. You
have to think. Because he's only 20, 21. Minte.
Jeez, I forget that.
He's our age. So you have to, certainly the profit margin at Brighton is going to still remain just fine between Bart, Baleba, Matoma, Minte.
I mean, what? The social media is going crazy over the fact that we're the only financially stable club.
Yes.
Or forget the exact term.
The regulators they're happy with
Tony Bloom, real happy. Yeah. Well, let's see,
could we intercept this? Oh, that good.
Van Hag looking
We've
to
been
play
playing better. I'm
happy.
More satisfied.
I was truthfully a little nervous of us going into halftime 2-0, 3-0.
3-0, 4-0, 5-0. You never know. Things can get bad fast in soccer. Or in football. But
Bart has really kept Brighton in the game with those key saves during the free kicks. I think we've had a very strong defense where even when our wing backs are maybe not doing so good of a job, we have Dunk and Van Hag especially really doing a great job covering in. And, in the midfield, we've seen great improvement with Baleba, for example, especially on the attack and on the defense. I do want to see a little bit more of Diego Gomez. I think possibly because he had such a fantastic run.
Yes.
It would, it could possibly be beneficial to see him do a little bit something more interesting. But
it's tough when you don't really have an offensive sequence.
Right. Especially an offensive sequence that is very biased to one direction. I'm curious if Fabian will, or, whoever's their offensive.
Oh, good.
Big step by Van Hag. Why the fuck is he up there?
Good.
Oh.
Who's injured? Gomez.
Interesting. First of all, very interesting to see such a big step by Van Hag. Clearly, he must have thought the tackle was there. Interesting that the referee didn't play advantage.
I was thinking this. I thought it was going to be an advantage.
Me as well, considering that by taking out Gomez, Chelsea's left back was not there.
But this referee is just
a little bit willy-nilly.
One foot out the door, I would think. One foot out the door.
Let's see the referee get in for this.
Oh my God.
Block another Brighton shot.
Let's see what Iari has to serve us today.
Or Minte.
Minte taking a breather. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, just a little.
He knows that was definitely a chance. I don't know if I'd count on Dunk to make the chance.
But I mean, you get a tall center back who can get a head on it. Once again, unfortunately, that it's the tall center back that has one of our very few opportunities near goal, not even on goal. But
yeah,
what can you do?
What can you do?
I was thinking this morning, and I feel like there's going to be a penalty somewhere in this game, and I'm kind of upset about it because I dislike penalties.
Okay.
That's just like conceptually. So, smart from Veltman. Good patience.
Okay. Dunk thinking a little bit.
Verbruggen showing off. That was a good little
motion.
Little bit more opportunity in the space. I want Diego Gomez to cut in right in the middle there. But alas.
But he's not.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking, where's the space? Can we do a big switch? Can we... Oh, I wouldn't have done that, but... I would consider Veltman here. Interesting shape.
Oh!
Finally. Finally, I've been waiting for this all game.
Oh my god.
Mighty Matoma. Fortunately, couldn't get the right touch on it.
Couldn't get it done.
Smart on Chelsea defensively to be right on him, because you give him a little bit of space, he can make that touch easily.
PTSD from that.
True. Oh goodness, I forgot it was against Chelsea. Yeah, I'm sure.
I'll never forget.
I'm sure that they're real tight on.
Yeah, that was a big message in the meetings.
Oh goodness.
Let's see how much extra time. Probably only a couple minutes.
Yeah, not a lot of injuries. Only 2 yellow cards.
Let's see what's happened elsewhere in the Premier League. Leeds, Bournemouth tied. Man City, Burnley tied. Palace over Liverpool. Okay. And wow.
Burnley not only tied, but were able to get a goal. I think there's a big difference between a 0-0 game and a 1-1 game.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Even though it's both a point in the end, I think there's a big difference.
That's really we're going to definitely be monitoring that Man City Burnley game.
Absolutely.
For our dedicated viewers.
Only 2 minutes at a time. Should be quick.
Yes. Baliba with a little acrobatics.
Able to... Chelsea, lots of movement in the attack. But we've been able to force them back here when usually they've been able to go,
which is good. But I think it also reflects maybe a bit of a lower tempo in this stage of this phase of the game.
I mean...
Chelsea can tend to take their 1-0 lead to the break room.
Certainly. Don't want to be too risky.
But Brighton looking for an incisive equalizer in this last minute.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very glad to see that Brighton has been able to finally keep up with Chelsea.
Oh, wow.
But...
Chelsea? 24?
24?
21?
Yeah, Brighton finally able to fucking put some bodies in front of the ball and force Chelsea to go back. It's unfortunate that it took us a goal in the 35th minute to get to that point.
To wake us up.
But...
Who's Jorginho? Looks like he took a little bit of a, be a little bit sore tomorrow.
Just a little. I mean... And that's halftime.
And that's halftime.
Okay, well,
Okay,
we're going to go on break.
we're going on break.
I don't know how we go on break with StreamYard.
I don't know either. End stream. Do we want to end the stream and then restart?
Well, then we would have like
Two streams?
Yeah, 2 streams. And we'd have first
leave
half
the
on
studio?
I don't, well.
I have no idea. Whatever, we have no viewers anyway. I don't think it's that high stakes.